What crazy stuff happened in the year 2001 that got overshadowed by 9/11?
A huge investigation revealed that the McDonald's monopoly campaign was frauded since 1989 and had almost no legitimate winners.
One guy was giving winning pieces to friends and family, and later the mafia. When this broke, it was mere weeks before 9/11, so it got quickly overshadowed. Edit.
Double-checking my facts, it went to trial on September 10. Wild.
Congressman Gary Condit having an affair with 24-year-old intern Chandra Levy, who went missing and was later found murdered. American Airlines Flight 587.
An Airbus A300 crashed in Queens, NY 2 months after 9/11.
It was the second deadliest aviation accident in U.S. history, and not well remembered. Air Transat Flight 236. Plane from Toronto to Lisbon ran out of fuel in the middle of the Atlantic and glided 75 miles to an airport in the Azores and safely landed. Longest glide of a passenger airliner. Happened 3 weeks before 9/11. I lived where the anthrax hit in 2001, just days after 9/11.
They had to close down our post office and for weeks there was no mail. Then finally bills came radiated and in plastic bags.
You couldn't open any of the mail, it was just stuck together. And this was back in the days before you could pay bills online. A hang glider accidentally crashed into the Statue of Liberty. System of a Down's Toxicity was released on September 4. Slayers, God Hates Us All, released on September 11.
George Carlin records an album on September 10 called I Kinda Like It When a Lot of People Die. In the set's 10-minute closer, Uncle Dave, Carlin explains why he likes big, fatal disasters with lots of dead people, asking, what's the best thing I can hear on television? We interrupt this program. You know the worst thing I can hear?
No one was hurt. I'm always rooting for a really high death toll. That's why I like natural disasters. An earlier joke in the set includes reference to Osama bin Laden and an exploding airplane.
Needless to say, the album was shelved until about 2016.
Mad cow disease. Michael Jordan coming out of retirement for the second time, Aliyah plane crash.
Nepalese royal massacre.
June 1, 2001.
9 members of the royal family were killed, including the king. It is thought that the crown prince, who died 3 days later after being in a coma and being crowned the new king, was responsible.
And people say the plot of Hamlet is over the top.
Opening square bracket.
The McDonald's monopoly scandal.
The FBI uncovered this massive network of people involved in claiming all the prizes that were being stolen by the head of security at the company McDonald's had hired to run the game.
The movie Zoolander flopped, relatively speaking, at the box office because it came out right after 9/11. The Boston Globe had all the information ready to release, uncovering the rampant pedophilia being covered up by the Catholic Church. After 9/11, they decided to wait to release it. The murder of Henryk Siwiak. He's known as the last person killed in NYC on the 11th of September 2001, right before midnight, and it wasn't related to the terror attacks. He was gunned down in Brooklyn when he mistakenly went there to start a new job. His murder remains unsolved. Hainan Island incident in April 2001.
A Chinese jet clipped a U.S. aircraft off the coast of China. The jet crashed in the sea, and the U.S. aircraft landed in China.
First major geopolitical mess of George Bush's presidency.
Gave the world a somewhat major incident.
I got briefly concerned as a teenager. Mariners won 116 games.